Alright, hello everyone. Here we are back for hole number 4, rookie guide. And just kind of setting up my basic bag here. This is pretty much the way that I'm probably going to go about playing this one. And what I'm going to recommend for you guys on this one is try to focus on getting the ball in play foremost. That's going to be the most important. And with extra mile, you do have to be a little cautious with the trees up here. Here you can see towards max club with a no power ball. One of the things you might want to do just to make your life a little bit easier is a quasar ball. And that is going to be power 1 and extra mile, 3.3 miles per hour. Probably plus 10%, 1.5 rings. So I'm using about two top spin here, and you can see kind of where my land zone is, and then I'm just going to curl it aside from that. But I'll go about 1.5 rings, more or less, and as I mentioned, I'll just curl it around the back side of this tree. And here you see that it shoots up, goes right into the fairway, and it should leave us a very close to max thorn type pitch. So one of the things that you can do just to be a little on the safe side is, like I mentioned, take that power 1 ball just in case you get a little long. I'm not a little long where I'm at, so even with a marlin ball, the only problem with the marlin is the whole curl factor. You want to make sure that if you do hit a great ball, that it's going to be safe, and if you use a marlin, it might not be. So that's the one thing that you might want to consider for that shot. Alternatively, if you go at it like I did with the power 1 ball, you'll see that I'll set up for a thorn. I'm going to use a +5 elevation here. What that's going to help me do is it's going to help me do an overplay for my thorn wedge. So once I go to type in the wind here, let me do that real quick. The +5%, that 1.8 rings that you see reporting at max, or 1.4 towards mid, which it looks like I'm going to be much closer to mid club. Very, very close. I'm actually going to probably just use the min club value. So I'm just going to highlight it real quick. And you can see that I'm just going to use a little bit of side spin here just to get that ball guide going towards the hole. Similar to that. And 1.4 rings. Yep, didn't get it off. So that's okay, it's not a big deal. I wanted to, spend some time so you could really see the way that I was doing the range setup. We don't need to qualify today. It's only Monday. So what I usually do is I play a little bit slower and try to really work through the different ranges. And if I run out of time, it's no big deal. We'll just reload. And for this next shot, I don't even need to go over. Like, I already know I'm going to be setting up at mid club. But it just goes to show you kind of from a time management standpoint, kind of the way that you need to be working through these adjustments. And the hardest part about this one was you could see that when I was setting up over here, I needed a little bit of right spin. And that's kind of what slowed me down, is I didn't realize that, I was going to be kind of offset a little bit. So one of the things that I'll need to do now, this shot's actually harder now. Here you can see 2.0 becomes my new mid club number. So you'll see that I put it right there. And we're going to play 2.0 for my rings. And that includes a 5% extra ring adjustment. For wind effect. So let's see how this looks. Looks like it's coming in pretty good. Looks like I got it to drop. So you can see how easy this is going to be, especially, if you're able to, have a little bit better time management than I did, it's going to give you a very good, reasonable eagle chance. So all the par fours in this case are going to be kind of the ones that you want to get. All three of them are very drivable or very positionable to where you have a short iron or better. So there's a very good chance that you can get it to fall when you get in here this tight on these holes, and you can easily pick up all three of those eagles. And then anything else that you can get added on along the way would just be a bonus, because the par threes and the par fives are all going to be challenging on this setup. So definitely be looking to take advantage of those par fours. Good luck with your opening qualifying rounds today. If you might want to not qualify today like I'm going to start backing off at this point and just start forfeiting out and getting down to around par. So good luck, guys, with that hole, and catch you guys on hole 5 coming up.